Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for July 14th through the 20th. I'm going to be taking a look at what is coming up for you for the week ahead. I'm going to start by looking at your current situation, where you're at, where things are heading for you, the internal and external energies affecting your situation, and the outcome. This is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Moonology Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in, Gemini. For Gemini, show me their current situation, where things are heading, and the outcome for July 14th through the 20th. Very interesting of where things are heading through the week. And we'll find out more so what that's about, because the rest of the energies that are coming out are really, really good. Oh, it isn't even you. Haha. Okay. Overall energy to your reading is going to be the Six of Cups. Somebody from your past is holding on strong, okay? That person misses you. They feel regretful. That's why I'm seeing where your week is heading, because this person's thoughts of you is really overpowering where things are heading, because they're kind of casting this shadow or this really thick energy of, I messed up with Gemini, or I wish I had Gemini back. Where you're currently at, though, I like it. And like I said, the rest of the energies come out really good, and I like that. The Knight of Cups. So very much in love and experiencing love, putting your heart out there and getting that love back from someone here. Where things are heading, the Five of Cups. So there is that disappointment and regret of not having you. And I couldn't figure it out at first until the overall energy of your reading at the bottom of the deck came out. So it explains a lot. The Star comes out as the energy you are bringing to your reading this upcoming week. And I love that, because there's a lot of hope, a lot of wish fulfillment, and having faith in a love situation that you are experiencing. Now, some of you could be dealing with a water sign that you are with. I also have Aquarius energy that comes out here in your energy, as well as all water sign placements, or maybe the X is a water sign, but love is definitely there. Feelings are very involved. The Magician comes out as the energy that this person you are dealing with in love is bringing to your reading. It's also coming out for the X trying to manifest you back, but more so the power of this new person who you are really in love with. They are feeling like masterful, that everything is going right, and that they got this down, things are going good, and they're feeling this really strong connection with you. So the outcome here is the King of Cups. I love the love that's coming out. You can trust each other. You both are showing love to one another. You're there for each other. It feels really good. And you're putting the X behind you. The X is not putting you behind them, though. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with this Knight of Cups energy. Ooh. Gemini, I see you really being vocal with your feelings, your emotions are being displayed here, but also a lot of grounded energy, a lot more groundedness of, I feel like I can be open with you. And so, you know, that honesty, you have a plan of having a long-term relationship with someone and sharing your life with them. And this person, that's what you're conveying to them, that you know, you're just being a matter of fact. So we have the King of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You've looked at this situation. You're not in any rush to make it happen right now, where you two get to the end goal of maybe getting married or something like that, or moving in together. You're really living in the moment of, I feel this, I want this. You know, I'm executing this plan that this is my person. I want a relationship with them. I want them to meet my family. I want to take them home to my parents. I want everyone to know who they are. And I feel like you're putting it out there to this person, how much you care for them and that you do love them. If you haven't said, I love you yet, I feel like that's where things are heading through the week, or that love is expanding with that King of Cups, because you go from a Knight of Cups to a King of Cups by the end of the week. And so I really love that. But very vocal, very fair, and wanting to share a life with this person. You feel like this is the one. This is the one for you. This is who I want to build a life with. I really like it. We don't have to move fast. We can take our time. I'm not in any rush because I don't feel they're going anywhere. And, you know, they need to know that I'm not going anywhere. So let's go ahead and clarify that. 5 of Cups, or where things are heading through the week. This person has a lot of heavy reflection happening and a lot of things changing for them in their life. Even though you're moving on, maybe you want to know, maybe you don't want to know, but the ex definitely is disappointed about what happened in the past. They feel that they either made the relationship toxic, but definitely that temptation and addictions, cheating, things like that got in the way that caused you two to break up. And now they've had this time of having to practice patience and realize what they lost. They've had a lot of time to reflect with you two not being together. And they feel like, I got myself into this situation. This is why it happened. This is why Gemini and I are not together. And they have a lot of regret about that. It's like they want harmony and peace, but they're not going to reach out and say anything to you. So don't worry about that. You are just heavy on their mind. They obsess over what they would say, but stop themselves, and just really kind of reflecting on what happened between the two of you. So the Devil, the Four of Swords, the Temperance card, as well as the Hanged Man. So a lot of major arcanas, which are permanent changes that they are making in their life, are coming out, noticing, you know, that there were things of, like I said, addiction and temptation that they steered towards, if not cheating as well, and that ruined things. So let's go ahead and clarify the star for the energy you bring to your reading. Very interesting. So the star is clarified by the Queen of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, as well as the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that hope that you're bringing, you're also looking at this healing process that you've been going through. So you are really focusing on healing from the past situation of someone who was always controlling, always like trying to get attention from other people, make you jealous, things like that, really clinging to you, but then also trying again to make you jealous of them, but also just they always had to be right about everything and play this like I don't need you game. Well, you're healing from that because you're really focused on your independence here, and you are not letting go of your self-worth, your integrity. You feel like it's so important to get that back and to know your worth here with that Four of Pentacles. I love that through this troubled situation that you went through, you're healing from that and really finding that confidence within yourself all over again, and knowing your worth and loving who you are, and feeling that this person, nor can anyone ever break that or break you or take that from you again, has you in this self-love aspect, but also excited about the new potential of love with this person that you are very much in love with. You're like, I really like this new romance that I have going on with this person, and it feels good. So you're definitely all they think about. Let's go ahead and clarify that Magician for the energy they are bringing to your reading here. Two things. The ex spies on you, okay? The ex spies on you to see if you're with somebody else, if you're in love with somebody else, and they go back and forth on if they should, you know, pursue you or not. Their intuition tells them it's a bad idea. Okay, so they don't like that their intuition is like holding them back and telling them don't be reaching out to Gemini. They don't want to hear it. So they just spy on you, dream about you, you know, keep things a secret, stay hidden here behind this moon. But they're overly emotional about what they lost. Now the new person, they definitely feel this powerful connection to you. They're trying to balance things out with you where you two get past that stage of, okay, this is new. Now we're trying to find ground where we make time for each other and move towards an established relationship of some sort. But they're weighing back and forth of if they should tell you that they love you and really open up their feelings more. They're trying to learn how you feel, but they definitely, and also trying to learn if, is this real or is it an illusion? They're not too sure. They feel like you're a bit of a mystery here. And so they don't have you completely figured out, but that's okay because where things are heading, you both feel this love. They're like, but am I just feeling it or does Gemini feel it too? And I feel like you are the one, Gemini, that opens up more vocal with your feelings here with this King of Cups in the outcome. But let's go ahead and clarify that King of Cups. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wow is all I could say, because every single clarification card that came out is a major arcana, so this is big. And then what's at the bottom of the deck is also something that's still hanging on there, which is that X. But the King of Cups is clarified by the Chariot, the Justice card, the Death card, right? As well as the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck right here. This really feels like love. You know, I love you, and being supportive and really moving to the next step of I really feel love and expressing love and putting your heart out there in that way of I love you and this is what I want. It happens really fast. It feels very balanced, and it feels like you are the one that wants to be very truthful here and you're ready for a change. You don't want the past. It's also putting an end to the past here, like putting an end to the ex, not wanting them anymore, finding that good balance and moving forward because you really feel love. And so why hold back here? If you've been thinking about, should I be the one to open up and say something to this person and tell them that I love them? Absolutely. Because they still can't figure you out. They think you're a bit of a mystery, and they feel that they're unsure if you truly do feel the love that they're feeling for you. They feel like this is an intensely magnetic connection they have with you, and you both feel the same way for each other. I feel like they're just a little bit nervous, so there's nothing wrong with you putting your feelings out there and saying, I'm in love with you. So, all right, the oracle message that comes out, a new start is coming in a new moon. I love that. And then a time for healing is at the bottom of the deck. So these are the things that you're doing, of course. You know, this time for healing is now, and going into this new moon here, that new start is coming because you have or are finishing this healing process. You're more open in this week to come of saying what you want, how you feel about this new person, and really diving into how much you love this person. I love it. All right, this is what I have for you, Gemini. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.